Hey there, winos! This is Vince.Wine, and today I have two Juggernauts from California's Livermore AVA. I've got Wente Chardonnay and Concannon Petite Syrah. Let's pop the cork on these bad boys and see what the best of Livermore has to offer on today's Uncorked. Hey, thanks for joining me. And before we get started today, if you want to be a winoceros, hit subscribe on this channel to become a wino today. I'll put out new videos every single Saturday, so be sure to hit that bell icon to stay notified for more great wine content. Let's go ahead and start with the Wente Chardonnay. So this is the Wente Chardonnay. It's estate-grown fruit here. They call this one the morning fog, and they say that that's named after the San Francisco Bay Area fog that comes through their estate in the Livermore Valley. This is a 2019 vintage. Now, one of the reasons why Wente is what I refer to as a juggernaut of the Livermore region is because they are one of the first wineries in that AVA, or American Viticultural Area. Now, Wente is also famous for another reason, and that is that they have produced the Wente clone of Chardonnay. And this clone of grapes is used very commonly throughout the majority of California's Chardonnay plantings. It created this really nice sort of green apple and rich flavor profile that was bred into that clone. Okay, without further ado, let's take a look at their Morning Fog 2019 Chardonnay. This is a wine in the $12 price range. That is just gorgeous in the glass. It's sort of a lemon gold color there. It's just going away from sort of clear color, and it's giving more strong yellow tones, almost all the way to a honey gold, but not quite there just yet. I would say lemon gold is about right here. It is super bright in the glass too, really pretty. As I turn my glass here, I am getting just, I don't know if you can see those legs, I'm getting just a fair amount of viscosity there, but not too much. So this could be more of a sort of bright, acidic, lively, clean wine. Okay, on the nose. Okay, so yeah, one of the first things that I am actually getting here is lemon. That's definitely sort of a straightforward fruitiness that is coming off of here. But underneath that lemon, there's actually a really pretty sort of creaminess that comes through. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of like toastiness on that nose. Really pretty. Sort of like lemon custard. Really, really nice. And not too much more than that. Sort of like a baked note in there with like lemon. That's what I'm thinking, like some kind of lemon pie situation. Okay, on the palate. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is delicious. This is really good. I am definitely surprised because I knew that I was getting maybe sort of bottom tier, bottom shelf quality since I'm in that $12 price range. This is sort of their basic offering level. But if this is their basic offering, Wente has something really going for it with Chardonnay. It is so round. It enters the palate like on this really round, rich, oily, just lusciousness that envelops the mouth really, really nicely. But it brings you that lemon character the whole way through. And yeah, it's sort of bright and sharp, but it's so creamy that it actually makes for a great wine. I even want this with food. Right away, I'm thinking of like shrimp scampi. I want something, a seafood that's sort of in a little bit of a butter lemon sauce. This would be really nice. So like shrimp scampis, maybe all the way to lobster, but more, yeah, something along those lines. This would be really, really good. Oh, it's so self-drinking too. I mean, I can just enjoy this glass after glass. There is a kiss of sort of like sweetness happening there, but it's not like a residual sugar, you know, to any sort of crazy extent. It's just some of that almost like custardy kind of flavor on there, like vanilla and toast. Really a pretty wine. A++. This is super, super enjoyable. For 12 bucks, God, that's a nice Chardonnay. Ooh, there is just a kiss of sort of stony minerality on that too. It does actually have a little bit of complexity. Next up, we have Concannon. So this is another big hitter in the Livermore region, and this is Concannon's 2018 Petite Syrah. If I'm tasting the best of Livermore, I also have to taste Concannon. They're another one of those original big hitters in that region that sort of made it what it is today. And just like Wente, Wente, who was famous for leaving a mark on the wine world with their clone, Concannon left a mark on the wine world with Petite Sirah in particular. They are the first California winery to actually bottle a 100% Petite Sirah and put that on the label. So we have them to thank for all the Petite Sirahs you see out there today. Okay, in the glass, let's go ahead and take a look. Oh yeah, that is what you want, that really dark, inky color on a Petite Sirah. Yeah, take a look at that. I mean, my hand is pretty much gone. You really can only just make it out in the base of the bowl here. In fact, I don't even think you can see my finger as I'm doing that. It is super dark, and as I turn the glass here, yeah, look at how it kind of stains the glass a little bit. You can see like this red residue along the glass. Gosh, that is a weighty, inky wine, and that's exactly what you want out of Petite Sirah. Okay, on the nose, I'm actually really excited for this. I do like Petite Sirah, and much like my love affair with Zins, I also like Petite Sirah when it's older, just because they can sort of be these big jammy fruit bombs, and I think they pick up a lot more complexity with age. But let's see how this does on the nose. Yeah, jam. It's jam right away. And actually a kiss of oak in there. I'm getting a little bit of vanilla and something a little toasted in there as well. It kind of gives me like these notes of like gravel. So I'm getting like dusty gravel, jam, and vanilla. And there's actually just a kiss of citrus on there, believe it or not. I am getting a little bit of almost like a liminess. Yeah, kind of interesting. There's like, I can't quite place it, maybe like a red orange or something like that. Just a little bit of citrus. But yeah, it's mostly about that jam, dusty, smoky aroma, but let's see how it does on the palate. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, here's what happened. It basically brought me all the flavors that I was talking about right away. So I was really happy with how that hits the palate. And the mouthfeel is a little light for me. So as inky as this is, it is, I would say, only about medium body. And where the sort of like grip comes in is on the finish. That's where you get some of that sort of gripping tannin, that sort of kind of coats the inside of my gums. This one does show a little bit more of its bottom shelf quality tier to it, and that's sort of mean to say because it's definitely a well-made wine, but it's very straightforward. I'm not getting a ton of complexity besides what I said, and the mouthfeel is just a kiss too light for me to take it too seriously. So this is sort of like Tuesday night, and you just want sort of something big and that is going to be straightforward. You don't want to think about it too much. It is certainly gulpable. Like, I can definitely gulp this back with no problems. I wouldn't open this for friends. I would open this for me, just sort of hanging out and want something kind of non-committal, and this is going to satisfy your Petite Sirah needs in life. Like I said, well-made wine, and do check out Concannon for those higher sort of mid-shelf, top-shelf tier wines, because I have tasted those before and they are really, really great wines. This is just not the best example of that. Well, there you have it, winos. I really just wanted to sort of tell you the story of what is largely still a very undiscovered wine growing region. There are tons of wineries in Livermore, California right now, but I think you think California wineries and you immediately go Napa, Sonoma, and these days maybe Paso Robles and Lodi, but Livermore is a force to be reckoned with, and I should definitely do some higher end versions of Wente and especially Concannon to do them justice. But this Chardonnay is killer. This Petite Sirah is extremely well made. These are two juggernauts that have contributed so much to California's wine industry and the wine world at large, and you should definitely check them out. If you enjoyed what you saw here today, please leave me a like. That helps so much. I can't get over this Chardonnay. It's really good. I'm going to be drinking it. Don't forget to share this video with your wine friends. And until next time, winos, drink safe and drink well. Cheers. Yeah, that's okay.